Hello? Hello? Right. Let's do this. There's a part in my Walking Dead stream where I decided to rip a ass. Says Crispy. I didn't know. Hello? I didn't care on your out, brother. Right. Got some bad news. How are you, brother? I was planning to be streaming a bit earlier today, but I fell asleep. I was watching Ronald Roberts. Watching one of Robert's videos. I make it suck my dick. I'm working on a poem to get ads on Twitch. Well, that was the reason why I told you to end your stream as soon as the views dropped below 5 last night. Was because that will affect your average views. Basically. I think the time definitely factors into it. Died at 10:30 last night. Well, I got some bad news, Kieran, on that. Oh, I thought you were, like, being metaphorical, Crispy. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can you hear me? I thought you were being metaphorical, Crisp. I thought you were like, oh, I killed loads of bad guys or something. But no, you sharted. Is that what you're saying? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? So why am I on your second monitor? Preston. We're gonna have a chat about that. Can you hear me? Alright, no one's answering me, so either you can't hear me or you're just being cunts. Alright. Just check boxes are all up properly. Oh. Just forget about it. Why am I on your second window then? I don't understand. I stream so that I can explain this barbecue bean situation to you. And this is the payment I fucking get. Crispy streams are better, unfortunately. Well, only if you play good games. Yeah, so you can hear it. I crack up every time I listen to it. Can you? Right, I gotta check. No one's answering me. Yeah, so yeah, you can hear it. So you're feeling alright then, Kieran? Oh yeah, I put mums, didn't I? So, last time... Oh yeah, I got a piece with Italy. Last time I attacked someone. I think I attacked them. And it went really bad. It's not what it looks like. It's just that, yeah, my first monitor, I lose the wire. That's why you're on the... No, it's not. You're playing Dying Light. I've seen it. Anyway, though, unfortunately, I did not keep the streak alive, boys. I am in the same boat as you, Kieran, unfortunately. Today. It was in a mish. And I felt like dog shit this morning. And I couldn't get back to sleep. So I've had 3 hours of sleep on top of a messed up streak. Yeah. I know why it happened. And in fact, I will put in the Discord. Yeah, it's over. I'm feeling alright now. I wouldn't be streaming otherwise. But I'll send you guys messages as to why it happened. It wasn't... I still believe in the no drink rule. I just think, like Kieran's experience, we need to dial it back a bit more than 2 hours. And there was some other things. I thought I was being a retard. But it was literally the biggest one I've ever done. It was ever. Don't stream the Halo Infinite campaign, Crispy. Play it through first on your own and enjoy it. It very likely won't get many views because it's a very popular game. You're going to fall to the bottom of the directory. I honestly, at most, would record your gameplay in the background and then just put any funny moments like glitches or something into a compilation. Enjoy the game. Don't do what I did in my early days and what Kieran and Preston both did, where it overtakes your love of gaming and you never actually get to enjoy it properly. Why is this happening? Well, it was me being stupid. I'll finish this milk and then I'll message you both in a minute. It was rough today because I was not rock climbing, but we call it rock scrambling for 7 hours. I was doing 4 hours before bed, and this morning I literally felt dehydrated. In reality, though, Kieran, you're fine. Your body's being a diva. You're fine. So I can't do 4 hours before bed. You can. You've tried it once, Kieran. You can. If you get yourself an electrolyte tablets, you can get little flavoured electrolyte tablets, effervescent that fizz away into the water. Drink that and you'll be fine. It's that your body's not used to it and your body's not used to being deprived of salt for so long. Right, let me get Kieran. I know that's why you got to arouse you. Been doing it for like 4 days actually. Doing what for 4 days? The drink. Yes, 4 days though, Kieran. That's not long enough to set a biological habit, Kieran. People in ancient times didn't have a problem with it. Like, oh, I got my pendant back. My Norse pendant. So, alright. I'll list the things, the reason it's caused. And I want to be transparent too. I expect you guys to admit it so we can analyse it. I want to be transparent too. And then I'll explain in code why I did these things. Because you're reading me, you'll be like, you fucking idiot, guy. Kieran's gonna have alright, can't move for this. So that is why that happened. Unfortunately. But it was my own fault. Imagine if I put that on the Discord. But yeah, it was my own fault. And there's a few more things to it, but I don't know how to explain them in code. But essentially, the reason I was doing that, Kieran, and I'm pressing if you read it, was essentially the last broken streak I actually had 3 in the space of 5 days after a 40-day streak, and I felt like absolute pure dog shit. It ruined my life for like 2 weeks. So I was just doing anything to ramp up the production of the, stuff. And to try and get that feeling back. And also caffeine. In fact, caffeine as well. Yeah, you know it now. So, no, this was a nocturnal one as well, Kieran. This was a nocturnal one. But it was caffeine as well. I'm cutting caffeine out because... And Preston's done the same thing as this shit, right? What Walking Dead game were you playing? Were you playing the first person one or the Telltale one, Crisp? Well, it was... Yeah, another thing as well, the thoughts you think before bed are incredibly powerful, especially when you got high vril, Kieran. And for me, I was literally thinking about, for whatever reason, thinking about if a relapse happened, I'd want it to be on a Monday or Tuesday. It's Tuesday today, obviously. Because then it would be better than having my weekend wasted. And that's literally, I'm a retard. That's literally saying, give it to me, this is what I want, and make it a wish before I fall asleep, which is a ridiculous thing to do. Why did you have cacao late in the night or late in the day? Honestly, I don't want to blame work, but it's work. It's work. I did work yesterday. I was fucking exhausted. I wanted to stream yesterday. I did the short on TikTok and I did some editing yesterday. And as the moment I get in, I fall asleep. Which is a whole nother thing as well that I need to work on. But I had the cacao yesterday to try and stay awake so I could work on the videos. And it wasn't super late. It was maybe 10 to 8. So it was like 7:49 that I had the cacao. But that shit is pure vril. And if you have it late at night, that's what it's going to do. It will be like having pineapple. And it's hardcore though. Because, well, it's like your brain just explores possible outcomes. And usually we're all on default bad outcomes. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh, if one happens, I'd rather it happen on this day. Because it would mean that my days off aren't wasted. And not only visualising, but talking about it a lot with when I'm Shagger Son of Dolph. Lately, talking about a lot and sort of idealizing the release. I'm trying to be coded. And in all honesty, I look back, and if it's not the full bladder itch situation, every single one of my mess ups have been for the same reason. I get on a big streak, I let it get away from me. I take it for granted, and then it happens, and I lose my brain, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, Kieran, but also at the same time, we need the windows where you can walk the edge, but also you've got to think, I knew something was wrong, because I was visualising that thing that you shouldn't visualise, and I can't really code this, so I'll just put this in the messages. I knew something was wrong. You probably won't even get this, Preston. But I knew something was wrong because I felt like I was on the edge, not doing anything, for like 3 or 4 days before it happened. And I had a feeling, and I knew, essentially what had happened is, I'd started the streak, my previous streak, so it was a 16-day streak. I'd started off wrong, because I'd started it not caring about where it was going to go, and just caring about trying to feel better again. And that's what we do. The moment we go from trying to get those days up to, oh yes, we're streaking and all that, we stop trying. We act like fucking idiots. No. I don't know if you take the piss, Kieran, or not. But also, that thing I said to you... No, see, no, that in itself wasn't bad, Kieran, because that's just fructose and water. But it was bad because that's what happens when you're near the edge. But yeah, that's why I said about that, Preston, because it is that. Every time... Every time, Kieran, what I've just messaged you, every time I've done that, literally, it is immediately preceded a mess up. Every single time. And I look back and 95% of the mess ups were because of that. Yeah. You know, you just get a bit bored with one thing or one, you know. I mean, like, not blue, Kieran. I don't mean, like, proper, not hyper boring. Should I have been thinking of anything like bad, like positive things? Yeah, try and visualize and feel the emotion that you'd feel having a really big streak the next morning, waking up and being like, oh, cool, everything's alright. Brought back the openness of our failings. To be fair, there was open. Well, I was still being open about it, but I would do it privately to you and Preston. That sounds sus. Rather than put it on the chat, because the chat was always devolving into arguments. It's that sign that you're getting on the edge. What are you on about? Eurasians. We are Eurasians. Well, you can be into whatever you want, Kieran, but you won't go on a big streak if you do that. The reality of it is, the guys flooded half the globe for that reason, because our people were doing that. It stands to reason that they'd want to take away your vril from you for that. destroying probably the most glorious civilization to ever exist on this fucking planet for that reason. And, you know, we're here pretending like we're doing it and thinking about it and all that. So, you do what you want, but I know that's what squaws do. Kira, at present, don't be rude. Rude boy. I won't be streaming long anyway, so just... You can go back and sawing light in a moment. No, it doesn't matter, Kieran. It's not about making kids with him. It's about mixing with him. And you know full well. You know full well. Do what you want, but you know full well. In their eyes, do you think they'll be alright with that? Yeah, you're ignoring me, Preston. Dog can't hear jack shit. Dolph. Dolph? Shaggy son of Dolph. But yeah, right now, just I'm focusing on... I am cutting out caffeine as well, because I've said this before, but I don't think in the stream person. We have been shit at games, and for me, I think it's been because of caffeine. So I'm just cutting that shit out. I look back at when I was really good at competitive games. You know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I could just hop on even after a long day of work and I'm very tired, and I would still get mad kills. Do you know what I mean? That's not how it's been lately, so, shit, you know, I'm changing that. I'm not telling you what to do, Kieran. I'm just telling you you're a retard. No. I'm not... Yeah, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you how it is, Kieran. Trust me on this. That's how it is. So at your own peril, carry on doing that. There's either two things. You're either doing it and you know you're pissing off the gods and yet you carry on doing it, or you're doing it and you're saying that you're not of our people, basically, and it's alright because you're not of the Atlantean, basically. Which one is it? Is the question I'd ask. The slightest thought, and I'm not talking about the... I'll message you now. That, Kieran, and that is the reality of it, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't usually do that, but for whatever reason, I've just done it very briefly, and... I mean, it was the first time I've done it in 20 days, and then the first time I did it, literally immediately proceeds a mess up. Right, I was fortifying London and Tulfjordur. I haven't played it in a while. It's been like 6 days. Alright, we'll load that again. No, I've seen the notes. But you do whatever you want, Kieran. I mean, you can reply to me on the chat, Kieran. You don't have to reply in the Discord. But I was reading some... Do they not know the rule? But I ain't wasting any time on it. That Zeus one is like, he's talking about, you know what, I really love Hera, and I really love my wife, and blah, blah, blah. But I ain't wasting any time on it. Finished Witcher, though. I thought that was very good. Same issues, though. It's like... They're so woke with The Witcher. The spin-off, or the prequel looks ridiculous. It's like one Asian, one African, and one white. And it's just... They're just pandering so much. And then... With The Witcher, it was like... Those black witches who are completely not law-friendly at all. I don't think they're even in the books. They invented new characters just to make them black. Those characters, as soon as they die... They literally make the owl sorceress, I believe she's called Fringilla in the books, if I remember correctly. They make her a Kang. And I knew it. As soon as they get, it's like it's so annoying though, because it's like with The Witcher, they always have to have every single race represented in every shot. If you actually look at it, in every shot, there's always non-white. It's not about equality or diversity in The Witcher. It's about making sure there's not enough white people. That's what it boils down to. And it's fucking ridiculous, to be honest. You know, it's set in medieval Poland using prehistoric Northern and Eastern European mythology. They're just putting so much politics into it, and it's a difficult one because it's like I do enjoy the show so much, and it is they've done some really good things with it. But then at the same time, I want to either like it or hate the Witcher Netflix show because I love it so much, and there's so many things though that put me off with it. I was half expecting the Eredin, the Lord of the Wild Hunt, to be a Kang, because he's one of the coolest characters in The Witcher 3. I also noticed that because of the lockdowns, that no doubt impacted the recording of Season 2, and that annoys me too, because it was like that first battle scene that you see through the POV of is it a Nilfgaardian soldier you see it through? I think so, yeah. That was supposed to be like a proper battle scene. We've not really had a proper battle scene yet. We've had a short one with Calanthe fighting Nilfgaard in the first season as very early on in the chronology, in the timeline. We've not had a proper battle, and in the books, that fucking battle is based as fuck, and it is in fact bigger and more intense than the first one, which you saw at the end of Season 1. Because it has all of the northern kingdoms in it. And it's like, if you're not going to film it properly because you're scared of the spicy flu, don't make that. Don't do that scene, and instead go back in time and do some, flashbacks of Geralt's life from the first 2 books like you should have done in Season 1 anyway, where it's like little bits of his backstory. It would mess up the momentum, obviously, that they'd built from the first season. But if you're not going to do a proper job of it, you shouldn't do it at all until you're capable of doing it. That Season 2 of The Witch has a small production budget, but I enjoyed it more than the first season. It was more comfortable in itself. I didn't know it had a small production budget, really. But that's another problem as well. Like, it has a smaller budget, but I would guess because they're not doing proper fights, proper battle scenes. Obviously, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, and the books are better, but they are. It's like that fight against Rents. It's good in the show. It's actually really fucking good in the show, but there's actually a few times in the books that he fights Rents, and it goes a similar way, but it's not as easy for him. And there's a lot. He lures Rents into a trap while Rents thinks he's the one that's doing the trapping, and then Rents gets the shit kicked out of him, and then fucking launches claws out of his fingers and scratches Geralt's face right down and everything. And I don't want to use this term because I don't disrespect it, but it definitely feels dumbed down. It's very good. The show is very, very good, but it's just, I can't help. They're cramming too much story into too much of a short season. I thought that was a bigger problem with Season 1 than it is in Season 2. In Season 2, for example, with Nivellen, Beauty and the Beast Man, that's from the first book, and I actually remember speaking about this with Nathan in a stream ages ago, angry that they left that arc out, because that happened before Geralt ever meets Ciri, and before any of the story picks up, and he's just sort of wandering around. I can't remember what he's doing. I think he's friends with them and he just visits him. But they did make it a bit darker in the show, because in the book, he's not raped a priestess or anything, I don't think, in the book. It's good. I have mixed feelings on it. It's really good. I will say this, though. The way that they're doing it, how much they cram into 8 episodes... you guys, Preston and Kieran, play The Witcher 3, because I wouldn't be surprised if, the end of The Witcher 3, they put in Season 3 of The Witcher Netflix. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. If they're already bringing the Wild Hunt into things, who he's referenced, but you don't actually see any of the Wild Hunt until halfway through Blood of Elves. So, that's, 1,200 pages into the story. Into, all the stories. I didn't know this, but Geralt as a child is surprised and never gets talked about. Yeah. I'm sure he got talked about before. Yeah, he's a child surprise as well, yeah. Well, that's another thing as well, because it's... Maybe they'll explore it more, but you do see his mother's backstory a little bit, and it's quite interesting In fact, do I tell you a spoiler? That it won't spoil the games, but it'll tell you something about the books. I can tell you if you want about regarding his mother. I won't tell you if you don't want. But if you're not going to read the books in the next couple of months, just let me tell you. Go ahead and tell me. So, okay, so when he gets bitten by the ghouls near the end of season 1, and that old man takes him to the hut with his wife. It's not a major spoiler anyway. It's not major. No, it's not major. So, no, okay, so when, you know what, Prest, if either of you are going to read the books in the next 2 or 3 months and finish like the first 2 in the next 2 or 3 months, don't listen. Otherwise, basically, when that old man sort of saves him after he saves the old man, in the books, that's not an old man. It's someone else who's very crucial to the plot. I won't spoil it, but it's someone else that's very crucial to the plot, and he meets someone that he never thought he'd meet, and it's quite a bit smarter. To be honest, though, I have no problem with the intelligence of the plot in the Witch in the Netflix show. It's mainly the political correctness, and it doesn't seem to be going, and it seems to be getting worse. How every single race has to be represented in every single scene. It's not even that they've made them Kang like in the Lord of the Rings TV show. It's called Last Wish, Kieran. You can actually find the audiobook version for free on YouTube, but I wouldn't recommend it. The voice actor doesn't fit it really. It's like Pete's accent. Not to disrespect Pete, but it's Pete's accent for Geralt. I'll just say, so yeah, basically, when he gets bitten by the ghouls, this isn't in the second book, I think it's, this isn't in the first book, I think it's in the second book. When he gets bitten by those ghouls, some villagers go and save him and to carry him to nearby. He gets healed by a sorceress in his, when he's like still healing and sort of very wounded, and it turns out it's his mum, and he like has a really interesting interaction with her and engagement with her, and it's very he shows some strong emotions with it. Whereas in the show, especially with how much they were teasing with like little dream sequences where he sees his mother, it really doesn't make sense as to why they'd not show that really. And interestingly, in the book, it's actually Triss's appearance in the games is actually Geralt's mother's appearance in the books. And in the books, Triss is a brunette, basically. But yeah, my point is, though, it's very frustrating that they have to be so woke with it all. I get it's Netflix, but it's like, if you make an all-white TV show, as it should be, because it's set in medieval Poland and prehistoric Polish mythology, if you made that all white, or even 80% white, cancel culture would try and take it down. Meanwhile, that same cancel culture didn't bat an eye when they made a show glorifying paedophilia, i.e. cuties. That's fine for Netflix to do, but if Netflix does an accurate representation of a Polish medieval story with some mythology mixed into it, no, that's not allowed. And it's just ridiculous, to be honest. It's redonk. It really is. And I struggle to watch The Witcher without getting too annoyed at it, really. So last time, I think it all went bad because I went to war with this guy. I remember I just rage quitted last time. I'm sure he had 2 armies, and I went to war with this guy, and the battle went really badly, and I just didn't think it through. So I suppose it'd be like mini starting fresh. I don't know if I've got any. Yeah, so I was trying to chase these fuckers down. But at the same time, you know what? It might actually, looking at them, see, I'm already getting in the zone for Total War. Looking at them, it'll probably be a better idea to attack them in winter. These are fucking like camel fuckers. So they're gonna have really negative effects if they fight in winter. And they're not raiding right now anyway. I'm sure there will be next turn though. But yeah, the books, I need to get back into the books. I sort of stopped reading it halfway through. I was just busy at the time, but stopped reading it halfway through it. But yeah, I'm completely off caffeine now. And I think I didn't even have any today. That's what made this day a lot rougher. But what I will say is, don't know if you're still here, Kieran and Preston. What I will say is, I would really highly recommend, Kieran, you read the books. Honestly, they're not expensive. Like you can get them for £3 if brand new, or you should buy them second hand off of eBay. I'd recommend it anyway. But I've come off caffeine, and although today was very difficult, I feel like in the long term, I wouldn't have been able to stream if I'd had caffeine. I was reading some very disturbing stuff about caffeine. I'd always had some reservations about it because it's pushed so heavily in our culture, and it's very cheap. So that's a bit sus. And then at the same time, I was reading about, and I do believe this, it restricts blood flow. It restricts, yeah, I'm off it now. Restricts blood flow to the brain, lowers grey matter, which is like an important part of the brain, basically. Basically kills parts of your brain and makes them less active. It kills the dopamine. I'm not saying it. It kills the dopamine system, the dopamine circuit. Can make you feel blunt and depressed and less interested and less good at games and worse reaction times. And yeah, it's before I would use it just to recover on a day, but now, you know what, I'm just gonna feel the effects of a mess up and say, right, I don't want to do that again. And now my recovery will be sleep rather than using caffeine, because it would always end up being, oh, let's just have 1 cup of tea or whatever, and it would never stay as 1 cup, and I would never feel very good in it. In reality, I'd feel good for 20 minutes after having it. So if you mess up, Preston, just feel it. So they've gone to war with Septimania. The thing is, though, these fuckers rejected me when they tried to pull me into a war, so why should I? They'd not help me. No, not being pulled into another. So I try and stop caffeine in game session high streak. So have you been having caffeine, like a cup of tea or whatever, outside of the recovery period then? Because I had it at the weekend, and I must say I've just felt really off lately. And you've seen us, we've been shit at games. Cacao is what you want to go with, but don't have it any later. I'd say generally 4:30 to 5 p.m, but I'm getting back on some days at 6, so my cut-off time is 6:30. Should I try caffeine in game session high streak? Still obviously stop it for 2 weeks and play, and you think there's a difference. I don't know if you're asking me, should you try and stop it or should you try and have it? It's just, I don't have it, Preston. Forget what I said about the energy drinks, forget what I said about the tea. Don't have it, I reckon. We were better before on games. And you and I were both on a big streak up until last night, obviously. We were on a big streak. And we weren't doing very well at games. And a big component of that is the dopamine, which is the pleasure and ambition, and it's a cool hormone, chemical to have. And it doesn't necessarily make you better at games, but it makes you enjoy the games more, so you can push through like a rough starter match or whatever a little bit better. But it does make you better at games too. You know, it's the thing that's emitted when you want to make money and when you're pursuing money or power or whatever. Caledonian separatists wanna. What? Oh yeah, I have an army up here as well, don't I? I forgot about these boys. So, see if we can deal with this. You have been having it then, yeah. I wouldn't normally either, but I've been like, you know, on a rough day, I'd feel a bit crap from not sleeping enough because of work, and I'd say, oh, I'll just have some caffeine, or on the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I had caffeine. I was like, oh, I'll just have some caffeine. It's my day off, and I'll just have some caffeine, but it's not actually resulted in anything good, and I really started having it recreationally around the Christmas break, because I find it helped me focus a little bit with playing the Halo Infinite campaign, but it's not worth the trade-off. And the benefit only really lasts the first time you have it after not having it for weeks. So can't wait to pick it up. Based, Kieran. Based. Have you been taking your testosterone? Yeah, so Preston, try and have your cacao, let's say earlier than 5:30. 5:30 is your cut-off zone, 6 at the latest. I've got 6:30 for me, but only on Mondays and Tuesdays. Have as much of it as you can regularly, and that is one major cause of my mess up yesterday, because it's like I did the other things that I told you about, and I also drank cacao at like 8 o'clock at night. It's just a horrible idea. There was a few other things as well. Again, it happened at 4:30. That seems to be a recurring theme for Kieran and for Preston. So I'm thinking I might wake up at like 4:20. Ooh, I might wake up at 4:20 just to be on the safe side, just for 10 minutes, and then go out to sleep and get up at sunrise. I'll stop caffeine. So you have been having it. So we found the... I've taken 1,500 milligrams. What the fuck is it with the 430s? I have some theories. So if we've all been going to bed at around midnight, so you've got to think that's 4.5 hours. The bladder aspect, and I've got that book that I bought the other day, The 4-Hour Body by Tim Ferriss, talks about sleep cycles, and basically at every 4 or 4.5 hours you finish like a whole block of sleep cycles, or you're halfway through or something. Could be that. It also was the beginning of the new moon today, or yesterday on the 8th. Yeah, no, today on the 8th. The snow moon. Could be that. I think mainly for me, though, it was the late drinking, the cacao at late in the day, the non-Atlantean behavior. No, that is Atlantean behavior, actually. The non-Hyperborean behavior, and the caffeine. Caffeine's a big one as well, not only for the reaction times and all that, Preston, but it's a big one as well because it will affect your stress hormones, your adrenaline, your cortisol, and the release of testosterone and certain brain chemicals, particularly during sleep. Even if you've had it 15 hours before you go to bed, it can still really mess with that. That's not something I want to mess with either. That could be a big causer of it. Oh my god, what the fuck, the moon's snowing today. No, they call it a snow moon. I think it's just that it's pure white or something. See, these fuckers are really annoying because they're out of boundaries. I'll just go and deal with these nerds up there. But honestly, I've felt way worse. It makes you feel more stressed. It does. It releases cortisol and adrenaline. Makes your body think it's about to be under attack. Which is alright a lot of the time, but overall it's not great. And let's say you had it at 10 AM 5 days in a row. On the 6th day, you don't have, for 10 AM, you don't have any caffeine. You're going to feel really shit because your body's expecting it. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's really not. Oh yeah, that was another thing as well. Makes my workouts worse. Makes one workout good, and then after that, I just feel like I can't work out without it, and I need to have progressively more. And I also find it very hard to tap into the real when I've been having caffeine a lot. You know, that actual real feeling, you know, like when you're thinking about something cool like Ivar's final scene, or, you know, listening to a Viking soundtrack or something. That combination of fucking arousal and rage and fury and energy, thrill. I just realised I've gone past one of the walls. Which wall is this? I think that's Hadrian's. Where's Anton's? Isn't Anton's not on the map? But yeah, it makes it hard. I've always said this. It makes it harder to tap into, but it dries you up from the inside. Does dehydrate you. So if you're having caffeine and you're stopping drinking 3 or 4 hours before bed, that's a big problem because it's diuretic, which means forces the liquid out your body. Come to think of it, that could be really bad. Actually, it makes you need to have a piss more often. So that could be a big thing. I want to know how long after a turn so they can... Well, I would say there's different aspects of it, isn't there? You know, they say 74 days proper, full retaining is the full lifespan of the swimmer. So they say that sometimes, and then a year is one that comes up, you know. Right, do I attack now? I think I'm just going to starve these fuckers out. They've got 1 catapult, maybe 2. I'm just going to starve them out, I think, and try and make them come to me. It's 5 turns. I've got to starve them for 5 turns. I could get 5 turns. I could get some mercenaries to help me with that, but I don't think I'm going to. Simply because I don't want to bankrupt myself. I do kind of need to deal with these fuckers. The problem is, and this game's a bit of a pain in the arse. I'll move up and I'll say, ooh, let's go and take them out, you know. Let's move this army and we'll take them out and all that. And then they'll just walk past me. They'll be able to go all the way to mine, but I won't be able to go all the way to them. I really have a feeling that's how it's going to be. It's quite annoying. I think what I'll do is, I'm taking a risk. This game can be a real bitch sometimes with its inconsistencies. So I'm taking a risk, but yeah, we'll give it a go. We're going to get the meeting hall and the burr built soon, though. The Western Roman Empire are there again. I must destroy. That would be cool to have that, actually. These little island nations are always very useful. For the tribe! Not that tribe. The goddess blesses you. Right, let's just sort of end the turn. I don't like these fucking energy leeches and other things interfering. Yeah, well, that's an aspect as well. You've got the occult aspects to it as well. Cheeky cants. What I've been doing is I've just been putting all my sigils around my bed. So the Black Sun, and I'll also put the Raven with the Rune of Protection. That'll be useful. And my Crucifix and Orgonite and everything. There'll always be that, Kieran, and to be honest, the more we talk about on the internet, the more that will be a factor. Right. I've got no cavalry, so it's disadvantage. They've got heavy spearmen. They've got a unit of pikemen. My men, actually, really don't look like they're going to hold up to this. Hopefully they're going to be in tight formations with the spearmen. So I'm going to focus that with my catapults. Are the catapults skirmish units, really? I'm not taking any chances. I'm not losing another one. Not today, boy. God, I need to be attacking really downhill. Could try and take this hill here, but we've got trees in the way, and then we've got cavalry. So I think it's weird that they're skirmish units, meaning you can deploy them out of the bounds. I've got a choice now. Do I put them further up? I reckon maybe we make use of these. I reckon maybe we make use of these trees here. I think a lot of my troops might have a bonus for being near the trees. We could attack here, but the attack up here will be attacking on a hill, but if they attack this way, we're attacking uphill. What about the barbecue beans guy? We can discuss them now. What the fuck are you? Alright, so they're just slightly more flavoured baked beans in Morrison's. They're a lot more expensive, so maybe it's not an option for you. But you can have them a lot more than normal ones. Like, I put up the taste a lot better. And then I get the packs of whole grain rice from Aldi that you just stick in a bowl and stick in the microwave. I usually put about 3/4 of a bag of that in the microwave. Heat the beans up in a pan. When they're done, mix them both in together in the pan. Put loads of sea salt in. Few pieces of toast. Put loads of that West Country butter in that you can get from Aldi. It's really nice and it's good for you. And butter, full fat butter, grass-fed butter, but all butter in England is grass-fed, as is the dairy, will boost your testosterone a lot. So yeah, butter on the toast, salt on the toast, and then pour the beans and rice onto the toast. Sea salt in. What are you on about sea salt, Preston? Do you not know what salt is? Just salt. They do it in Aldi. It's like a clear grinder. Do we talk about the microwave beans? Which butter? West Country butter, it's called, is the one I have. I'm not sponsored by the West Country butter. Based. Right. So I think what I'll do, we'll have the nice...
But up the shield wall!
But today I tried not to be too angry at myself today. It's not going to solve anything. We'll put one unit of these guys just ahead because I don't want these pikemen taking all the damage. Oh, I've got too many skirmishes. I don't need this many archers, for fuck's sake. You know what, I'll bring... That's a mistake putting them so close. I'll bring them back there. Oh man, it feels good to be back in this game. I've not used my computer in ages, like, for fun. Keep these guys kind of close. I could really deal with a unit of... unit of cavalry. I've just... say salt, not sea salt. No, but there's a difference. You've probably had sea salt loads, but normal salt is not as beneficial as sea salt. Yeah, it's like £1.59 for a big block of it. There is cheaper butter, but that's really good stuff. Silly boy! I was so negative. Yeah, I was negative today, to be honest. And that's being outside all day. The weather wasn't particularly good, but that was being outside all day, and I still felt crap. Like, don't get me wrong, I was still fucking angry. You know what? We need to clean up the lines a little bit, I reckon.
Alright! The enemy has been spotted! Move out! Run! Pursue!
Yeah, I'm spreading the lines too much. Don't get me wrong, I felt like dog shit. I feel alright now. Not great, but I feel alright now. I felt like absolute pure dog shit. But it is what it is. It's all about just retaining more than you're not retaining. In an ideal world, would never do it. But it is what it is. And you've just got to optimize yourself and look at, like, alright, well, we know the game, you know. We know how we can get back feeling great and all that shit. But I do think I'm just going to feel the pain now. And any potentially, God forbid, that happen in the future, I'm not going to use caffeine. In reality, it wasn't. It's only really useful, I think, if you are trying to get a good workout in. But it's only useful once as well. What's sea salt called? And it's just sea salt. It's just. I mean, I bought some different stuff than you usually get. It's called pink Himalayan sea salt, but I don't usually get that. It's just that they didn't have my normal one in. Sorry, but these catapults have got shit range. Flaming round. Oh, no. They actually got alright range. You think my mum would have it normal salt? Yeah, I mean, normal salt's fine too, but you do... Sea salt's a bit better. Normal salt's quite good as well. I suppose with normal salt you've got iodine in, which will help get fluoride out of your system. Which is pretty base to do. Raid leader! Fire on him! Come on, you can shoot from there, don't be nerds. Don't be fucking nerds. Don't be... You don't need to go forward anymore. Oi, don't take the piss. Right, you take the piss now. So they can shoot me, but I can't shoot them. What's this shit? What's this absolute bull... Why are they still going forward? This game's a bit annoying. Like, just fucking fire for crying out loud. This is what happened last time. They're both common, Preston. Scrapper's ready. And now they're just deciding to not fire at all. Like, why are you doing 360s? Battle ready, nigger. Trying to lure me away, cheeky cunts. We hunger for blood and battle. Are my homies firing? They should be. We'll kill them all! Surrender! Fearless warriors. Stoop now. Feeling a bit rusty on this game, but I'm feeling alright. Oh my fucking, oh my god, this game's pissing me off. My archers, somehow from there, have just killed all of my men. You know what, I'm just gonna see if there's a mod. I'm sure there's a mod for this. I'm gonna see if there's a mod for it, because that's ridiculous. How much friendly... I meant to do this last time, actually, I think. Fix the friendly fire bullshit. It's like turned way up on this game for some reason. Library. Attila. Where's Attila? How you doing, community? You alright? No, it's ridiculous though. Like, it's not. Good evening. How you doing, Rudolph? Yeah, no, it fucks me off though. Like, if there's one thing I don't like about Attila, it's the fucking... The archers literally do more damage to your own lines. Right. I know there's a mod for it. I just don't know what it's called. Deadly archers? No, we've got deadly enough archers. Really, thank you. That was mental, guy. Did you see it? Like, my entire front line just disintegrated. It's happened way too many times in this game. I've meant to get this mod for ages. Archer... Friendly fire. I don't know. Like, they did no damage to their troops. Reduced friendly fire. Total Wars, Dark Souls. I like the difficulty. I just don't like the retardation. Like, it's... You saw that. You saw how much damage it did to my men. And to them, it did nothing. Is this one not updated? Oh, come on, please. This mod just increases the area in which the range units decide if there is a friendly near their target or not. Still not perfect, but the balance between the ratio of friendly fire killers you'll have is much smaller than the penalty for not shooting at the enemy. I don't know if it's updated though. I mean, Attila is difficult. It's also unbalanced. Yeah, I get that. No, I don't mind that. I like that. It's just like there's some the bullshit mechanics in it, like just how much friendly fire damage it does is ridiculous. Like the other ones are fine. Man, you've been playing. How have you completed a campaign? Are you must be playing it on an easier difficulty. You got a lot of achievements, Kieran. I don't even know if I've got my saves on Thrones. I don't think I have. Towers wrecking entire units. Yeah, that was another one as well. I was looking at how fast your men were dying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? The problem with it is, and I had this problem last time I streamed it. The problem with it is that it makes archers pointless. Like, you don't want it. The archers are only good against other archers, because otherwise you just murder your own troops. Yeah, I've seen that one. It looks really cool, that does. Yeah, the towers are a big issue. I've never had... Oh, yeah, no, I've not got my Britannia saves on here, for fuck's sake. Fuck, I would play that otherwise. Even though I've enabled cloud saves, it's just not brought it over. Which is always lovely when it does that. Gotta love it when it does that, aren't you? Set it to too much of an easy difficulty. The diplomacy difficulty is retarded. I ain't got Rome. I'll play Rome, but I ain't got Rome installed. I don't think I've got any more saves. It's just so time consuming bringing my saves over. And every game's fucking spurgy with not recognising it. Like, I would hate to play that on max difficulty. It can be frustrating. I don't know what to play. I don't want to end yet. Preston's been playing Skyrim on the 23rd of January. When did he do that? Esbern lying down. Yeah, Attila's kind of driven me mad to the point where I kind of don't want to play at all. Very much in the mood for Rome right now because I'm watching Rome. Law-friendly Saxon mod. That looks quite cool. What's fucking wrong with Steam when you open the photos? Like, they open all, like, fucking derpy and... Did I hear Skyrim? I'm not playing it right now. I was just talking about Preston when he last played it. I've been meaning to play it. I've not got it installed though. Oh yeah, no, I have. But I've not got any mods. Kinda wanna play with mods. What the fuck was that? My keyboard and my mouse just turned off. What? I had so much fun. I was destroying a faction. I was like, I'll stop warring with you if you give me the princess that's 16. I didn't know. You took what? You took the woman and that. Why is it? What's loading? Razer installer. Why is I don't have anything Razer. What? What? Yeah, I've never really done that on thingy before. I've never really done that on Thrones, like trying to do, you know, the diplomacy. Fuck it, I'll just get this mod, reduce friendly fire. From the description, it doesn't sound like it will fix it though. The problem is not that they're not recognizing where friendly units are. The issue is that they're fucking they're just damaging friendly units. Fuck it, I'll get it anyway though. Alright, let's see if it's installed, see if it works. I will do Skyrim streams again soon though. I've been meaning to for a while. Mod manager. Activate all. Don't let me activate. Oh, there we go. Wait. Right. Okay. See if it works. That's pretty based though, Kieran. I I don't even feel like in too much of a bad mood. Just this game's mad. Danheim 1 hour mix. Has he made a new one? Go for Thrones. I don't have my saves on Thrones, unfortunately. I got a new PC, didn't I? So I don't have my saves on there. Otherwise I would. And Steam is useless and has not brought my saves over. So I'd have to plug all my old computer in, which is down there. Get a USB stick. Put the saves on there. Find them and put them on there. And then send them over onto there. That, to be honest, that probably would take less time. Rudolph. Growl at me, bitch. Ah!
Besieging settlement. Is there nothing else? Thirsty for battle.
Did say we wanted some cavalry, didn't we? Cavalry raiders.
Let them cower before us.
I need some mod thrones. I feel like there's not enough Norse stuff
For the tribe.
in the... Oh, hang on, the game's not up. Shite. In the... like the unit roster.
Warriors all.
Yeah, I got my bird to do that. You know, where you put your arms around backwards like that now. It feels good.
Ready for battle.
That's one of the Welsh factions, I think, isn't it, Comedian? You know what? I'm not even fucking risking it. This game's a bitch.
Journey completed.
I'm not even risking it. I'll just go into raiding and let them come to me, I think. Yeah, it relieves a lot of pressure, doesn't it, that builds up when you're lifting weights. Septimania has been destroyed by Swabia. Don't know where their army's gone either, these little Arabs. These goddamn Arabs.
Ready for battle.
It's gonna be a bit of a gamble. Oh, unless they've gone into ambush mode. Because I was thinking maybe I could just send...
Ready for orders. We cannot. Ready for further orders.
I was thinking maybe I could just send
Warriors all.
that my second army up from the continent up to Britain.
Ready for battle. Warriors all.
Religious change. Ah! Oh wait, hang on. I won't kill... Oh my god, the Western Roman Empire has reverted to paganism. I will not kill you now. Have you seen the HBO show, Rudolph? Rome? From the early 2000s. I just started watching it recently. It's very good. It's very good. I would wonder if they're on a...
Is there nothing else?
Where did their army go? I wonder if they're like hidden somewhere waiting to ambush. Well met. Gunhild. Gunhilda. Oh, they're just ruining everything, aren't they, though, Kieran? Like this Viking spin-off where one of the, like, the Jarls is a tranny black bitch. I tell you, I'm not even bothering with that show. I'm not putting myself through it. Predictably, it's Netflix doing that. Oh, there they are. Oh, you sneaky fucks. I did not expect you to do that. You sneaky bastards. I'm not paying anyone off spreading rumours about me, you fucking hairy ginger twat.
For the tribe.
I give them that. These Arabs are a bit sneaky. Well, we knew that anyway, though, didn't we? Could not even believe that. What the Vikings think.
Warriors all.
Warriors all! Shit, okay. It looks like we're heading down suit. Oh, fuck. They're gonna go for Carinium. Right, so London's safe. Carinium most definitely is not. So I reckon we just build a temporary army at London, as Uhtred would say. London!
Ready for war.
London! We got allies here at least. Not very reliable allies. Oh, we got a Hearthguard.
Good fighters.
Hearthguard. Alright, and then what we'll need to do is get rid of these. Shit. No, there's loads of them. Why is there so many? I don't like the hounds, so we'll get rid of them. Why have I got so many mercenaries? I suppose this gives me a chance to build a proper army that isn't just based on mercenaries. Like, it's mental how the Netflix adaptation meme is real. It's not just Netflix, though, because Amazon is doing it. Half the cast is African in the Lord of the Rings TV show, and it's been confirmed to be set in Numenor, i.e. half-elf people. So half Gondorian and half elves. The Gondorians, I believe, ethnically are based off of the Romano-British. So, like, a lot of them have, you know, blue eyes, but they have dark hair. Sort of late Roman Empire, I believe they're based on. Rohan and the dwarves are the most based, though. Without a doubt. I thought that there were only black hobbits. No. No. I don't think hobbits will even be in it. I don't think hobbits will even be in it. I don't care as long as they don't take... You slags! As long as they don't take London. You can take Carinum. London. It just bothers me that, like, things are being sort of reduced because of lockdowns. Like, don't make the fucking show if you're gonna damage the, you know, the plot and the story. Like, Last Kingdom, you know, where it's like a focus on scenes where there's only like 3 people in a scene at a time. Fuck off, fucking Arabs. These fucking brownies went to war with me for no reason. I think it's got a Sildor in it or something. I'm sure I saw something about... Shut up, nose. I remember seeing something about Isildur. Isildur. Is there nothing else? Ready for orders. We attack now. Because they will... Because they're camel fuckers. They'll have a nerf in the... Oh, you know... Oh, no. I've actually got no money at all. Oh, well, they're not even in the town. Oh, they left the town like retards. Why have they done that? I could loot and occupy it. It seems like a bit of a dickhead move, though. But if I look at it, it's not going to make much of a difference. So I'm going to loot and occupy. In terms of like the negative effect, it's not going to make that much of a difference.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, run away, bitch. Run away, bitch boy.
Thirsty for battle.
I fucking hate it when they do that, because they're out of the bounds now. You're not children of the sun. Don't make me laugh. You're not sun worshippers.
Yes. Leaving the ship. Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
I almost have a feeling that they're gonna just go straight for London now, and magically have more movement distance than I have. Man's running out of food. Tax the fuckers. Oh, 102 food. Yes, I want money more than food, really, though. Oh, fuck. They said the Shire was going to be in it. I've only heard about being Black Hobbits. The Shire might be in it, but it's definitely set around Numenor. What it probably is, it's going to be like a fucking sitcom following about 7 different factions at once. Oh, it's going to be so shit. The goddess blesses you. It's going to be hot garbaggio, as the Americans would say. I'm not bothering watching it at all. Not even trying. Same with the Vikings show. I'm not doing that either. At least with Spartacus, when they did race swapping in that, it was still, the show was still good. It wasn't completely everywhere. Do you know what I mean? They can't even be like, oh, well, we're only doing it for diversity, because it's not. It's that they're trying to have as few white people in the show as possible. Whereas in Spartacus, they did race swap and blackwash. Shut the fuck up! But it wasn't... There was still a lot of white people there, you know what I mean? Trishan, what are you on about?
Ready for battle. Disembarking. Ready for orders. Warriors all. For the tribe. Thirsty for battle.
Warriors all. Don't know where my money's fucking gone, man. Oh, you know what? I can tax them now. Maybe it will be wise to have one army, perhaps.
Starting out. For the tribe. Ready for battle. Is that all? Attack!
Right. I can't even get any. Is there anything I can sell? It's not good like the
Speak quickly.
Shut the fuck up, Roman.
Expect the good wine to ease your parched throat when you are done.
Fucking nerd.
My friend, we welcome the blessings. My friend, be welcome. The spirits of this place smile upon.
Stop saying no to my demands of money. Why have they got a good attitude of me when I'm at war with them?
Welcome, but expect...
Bit weird.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach.
The Geats.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirit...
Yes! Let's get some cash. Let's get some fucking cash.
Welcome.
The Jutes are still
We
knocking
will
about.
talk and
Why
then
would
we
they go
will
to
feast till
Spain
our
though? Why
guts
do you want to go
rumble
there?
and our backsides ache.
Come on, Roman separatists.
Welcome, welcome, my friend. I will give ear to you and give...
Fuck you, Roman cunt. No one cares. Roman cook. Thirsty for battle. Have we even got a... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we got quite a garrison at Taronum, actually. I don't think I need a worry. Yeah, and they're not taking that anytime soon. So, how have you been feeling today, then, Mr. Kieran?
And let these rats run free? When will you stamp on them?
The Irish want me to go to war with Britain. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the Roman cunts right now, but... Like, you can at least pay me for it. I'm not doing it, though. I'm not ready to go to war with them. They wouldn't... The Abdanians wouldn't side with me. They're fickle wankstains. They're a bunch of fucking fickle wankstains. The Huns. What are you doing? What are they? Are they? Oh, they're taking Carinum again. Oh. See, this is the shit that fucks me off with this game. I chase it. They're just going round the fucking loops. And then they'll run away again. So I take that as a blessing. Especially when it was back-to-back relapses. He's playing Dying Light and ignoring me like a rude cunt.
Your faction is bankrupt due to high army upkeep.
Shut the fuck up, no one cares. Look at this shit, like literally, look, oh look, can't get him, can't reach him.
Let them cower before us.
Can't get him, can't reach him, and watch, they'll run away the next turn. Hello neighbour. Is he streaming? Is he streaming Hello Neighbour? Cheeky bastard he is. Fucking hell, they're brave. Proceeding there. Box them in with two armies. Yeah, ideally, yeah. Ready for orders. Not to say it's like not realistic, it's just fucking annoying. Oh shit. They've got an interesting army. On the move, lads. Cataphractii. Very heavy cavalry. Cairo Ballista, are they... Oh, fucking Total War Encyclopedia. I think they're like flame things.
For the tribe.
Just pay your taxes, don't be annoying. Pay your fucking taxes. I'm not even on like a super high difficulty right now. This game's just a headache. I could choose money or I could choose food. Probably choose money to be, sorry, FUD to be honest. Or, you know what I can do? Disband one. I kind of need them there, but I can disband one. Mercenary unit, I reckon. Do another one. Yeah, I need to put some points into the perks for movement distance as well for the armies. Ooh. Sick of these fucking cooks.
We cannot do that.
Yeah, take it, you bastards! Oh, here he comes. Hello, neighbor gamer. Oh, hello, neighbor. Oh, Preston playing Hello Neighbor. Like, literally could play Witcher 3. I judge you greatly, Preston. It's fucking made me rage. This game's making me rage. We're being soy boys. No, but bro, play The Witcher 3. You don't play The Witcher 3. I've never seen you consistently play it. Play The Witcher 3. Now! Do it now, you motherfucker. I'm in a voice go, oh, you're playing with James. Oh, James. Oh, little James. Oh. Oh, put Vaseline on each other's knobs. Oh. Oh, James. James, look at that, James. Oh. He's in bed. Oh, have you finished with him? Are you on to the next bell end, are you? Oh, Cody. Cody.
Our reinforcements enter the fray.
Cody, oh. What the fuck? They are some big fucking catapults. They say size and everything, but I'm inclined to disagree. Not fit that catapult up your arse, that's for sure. Oh, enemy spotted, oh. You fucking motherfucker. This should be interesting. This bastard of a map. You fucking bastard. These dumb cunts don't know I'm here. Don't indulge him, guy. Not indulging him, I started it. President's like, no, don't get him started, Kai. But I said the same thing. I said it first. Oh, James. Saxon Lancers. President, no, he's not finished it. I've not finished it either. To be fair. Saxon Lancers. Oh, James. James can't speak English. Oh. Oh, James. Oh, Jimmy. His friends call him Jimmy. Oh. Just gonna keep going until Preston loses his shit. Makes an order at Mackie D's in Welsh or whatever fucking language he speaks. Ooh. You motherfucker. Prepare to die, cunt fucker. Prepare to die. Oh, you know, that's a bad idea. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Look at the size of them catapults, though. These, I do believe, are Roman rebels, you see. Now I am a direct descendant of Julius Caesar. But they are Roman rebels. Them look big. Preston pretending like, oh, I'm watching the stream. We know you're sucking James off right now. And Cody's behind you. Oh, when's my turn? When's my turn? The Iniga. You motherfucker, get back here right now. You've left your fucking onages on their own, you fucking nonce. You absolute southern ponce. Shouldn't really be attacking with only half me army, but oh well. Saxon Lancers. Oh, they can suck off. Get rid of them. And finish them off, huh? Understood. Strange when Kai turns the gay on Preston. Hey, what do you mean by that? Did you see that thing I sent you? When a vegan family leaves almond milk out for Santa, and Santa's like, "You should be ashamed of yourselves, you political bastards!" And it's Tyson Fury's dad. Battle Millet! Let's go and finish them off. Yeah, man. Aye, and he walks away, and sadly. Yeah. Oh, shit! Ah! Fuck. Jesus Christ, I just heard. Luckily, they didn't kill many troops. Kill maybe 12. Jesus, TikTok. Oh, they got fucking explosive shot on. You're like first child crackhead energy. What? What's you fucking saying to me? I'd love it if my army would fucking spawn in on one side. Which Jesus one? The one that you sent today. I watched like all but 2 of them, I think. I watch all the ones I can watch while having my post-work. Jingling-a-ding-a-ding-a, jingling-a-ding-a-ding-a. Jingling-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a. Jingling-a-ding-a-ding-a. You motherfuckers. All I need to do is duck in with my cavalry once. India of Kamkom Awada. Once they move their troops out of the way, I'm just clapping them. Be cool if you could sort of like take control of the enemy troops, you know, like capture them. You can capture, but it'd be cool if there's a mechanic where you could actually sort of take hold of the troops for a future battle. The Sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. You guys better be singing along with me when I do that. I can't do the proper Indian bit. Oh shit, that bit's well funny. Elite Warriors. Yeah, so I think we could do Forest tomorrow or the day after, boys. I'm sure I'll feel okay. I'll get a good sleep and all that, but it'll be mainly be like Forest, Conan, and this. I'm not going near a competitive game for a week or so. I don't think. I will return better off though. Elite Jugger Spearman. Battle ready and eager. Let's get these fucking nerds. Man's still gonna be streaming though. Probably not tomorrow, but I'll do some videos. Fucking launching cannonballs at me like. Can't fucking believe it. Loose made sails. Look, they're trying to block me. Man's not being blocked. Man's not hot. Will you run away? No bad. Let's Skirmish mode's not fucking on. Can't believe it. Can't fucking believe. Oh yeah, I've got the mod on now, haven't I? Let's see if that does fucking anything.
Running for their lives.
Doing this with half an army right now.
Ready to ride.
Ready to ride! Just take him out. I don't care if I lose the troops. I don't care if I lose the troops.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat.
Oh, they will admit defeat. Don't you worry. Finish those cook boys off. Lay off the fucking soy milk, bro. What the fuck are they shooting me with? Got another one there. Takes the fucking piss.
Our men are breaking off.
Shooting me with fucking lasers or something. What's going on? Average Pompey enjoys. Sona. Oh, did you watch that stream? Just randomly going around going. Go on, push. Go on, push. You know you're fucking want to, like. Roman public.
Run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Come here, cook boys. Why are you running? They don't want to push, do they, little nerds? Fucking gay nerd twats. Elite Nordic warriors. Come on, run away again. Run away again, I dare you. Run away again. Run away again. Fucking run away again, like. Get your shields up. These fucking guys over here taking 1,000 years. A long time ago, I asked the rest of my army to fucking join me. Alright, leader. Get rid of this fucking laser. that was Blair Witch 4, remember? Couldn't determine. I've got a video plan for that. I won't upload it because it's off Sunny, but it's I'm still making it. I'll put it on the Discord. So what am I singing? Is it bleeding? See, they think they're being smart right now, but what they're actually being is stupid as fuck. They're committing their entire force to one unit of my horsemen. You silly sausage. While I rush their archers. Haha. You stupid fucking cunt like. You silly bastards. You silly cunt. Saxon lancers. Spears ready.
Enemy units have been rallied. A whole unit has been destroyed.
I hate finding people that do this shit. I hate it with a passion. Just run away. Literally, they'll just spend like the whole match running. See how many thousands of my troops that the fucking archers kill. Elite Jugger Spearman. Ready for battle. I like these. Are they the Dragos? No, they're just normal.
Our men have
Plant.
given up and are running for their lives.
Nice if they moved faster than a fucking snail like though. Oh, actually, we don't want pipe wall. Don't want fucking pipe wall. Jingle-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a. We hunger for blood and battle. Watch them get wasted now, look. Yeah, go a bit faster then, guys. Come on. Sorry, but if you're a Roman Empire enjoyer, I hope you die. Cooks. The average Roman Empire enjoyer likes watching his missus get shagged. They're getting rinsed now. Reject Roman Empire. Embrace Roman Republic. Return. Return with a V. Alright.
General is dead.
Ah,
Lethal blow.
soy boy general. Get good, bro. That's right. All run away, you dirty cunts. That's a lot of men to use on a rebel army, though. Why spell it like that? Why spell return like that? He says mush and he says safe. Men of the North! Don't growl at me, bitch. Get some money.
Ready for battle. For the tribe.
Finish him off. It's time to finish them off. They should have like a mod that just puts Danheim and Wardruna and Heilung music. What?
Warriors all.
Into a game like this. Warriors all.
Faster, damn you all. Ready for orders.
I don't want to leave London undefended. You could say Lundefended.
Thirsty for battle.
I don't like my chances of attacking now, so I'm going to fortify. Fortify!
Thirsty for battle.
Thirsty for battle. Get rid of them. We don't need them anymore, like. Let's make a bit more money next turn. Get both armies here, because we can push north. I really hope they don't take York. That would be a little bit shit.
Journey completed.
When do you attack these people?
I'm not attacking him,
It's a simple
Mortar
warrior's
X.
action and needs no.
He says mush because we give him a reaction when he says mush. He carries on saying fucking mush and safe. I'm calling him a Geordie. I like how Sonny was a Mackham first, and then 10 seconds later he was a Geordie. He asked him, and he's like, "What are you?" "A Mackham." And then 10 seconds later, "What are you?" "Geordie."
Warriors all,
"Geordie, I'm son of the Geordie."
ready for order.
Cute little nerd, though. What? The path has been blocked. How? No proof.
Thirsty for battle.
Yeah. The Roman separatists at war with these guys or something. It could even... You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm not being... If this game's cheating me, I'm cheating this game. Could even save it. Come on, fortify. And just see what I can do if I attack now. Yeah, because they're going to have like some mega nerfs for fighting in the snow. I think I'm probably not going to risk it still, though. Ugh, I might as well just wait for my other army to come over. And that'll be me for the day, there you. He's a cheeky little bastard telling you to shut up. He's a little goblin. When did Kieran call a child an unt? Never. No proof. I'm groving in the hand movement. Hand movement. Based. Everyone's streaming Apex Legends. No, Apex Legends. Dying Light, sorry. Not me. Not today. Who sent me a message? Alexander the Great is very based, but he did enslave the Proto-Germans. So did Julius Caesar, Kieran. Far more. Maybe you're being confused by the two, I don't know. They both did. The kids going to bed now. We had a longer night up tonight. So I think what TikTok does, because it's either because I've been interacting with based content on TikTok and they're trying to censor me, or sort of make sure I don't have as much of an audience, or, and I had a suspicion they were going to do this when I first started on TikTok, it's that they give you a good amount of views for the first few videos and then afterwards they tank it and they're like, oh, you know, there is a promotion feature where you can promote your videos, because it is gradually got worse. And those first videos uploaded were better. Like, progressively, the videos have become less funny, I suppose, but the views have definitely tanked on TikTok. And I had a feeling they were going to pull some shit like that. I think the main thing, though, Preston, is to just not think about it when you're walking the edge. Do you know what I mean? Not think about them. It's easy to, you know, if you're doing it for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it's easy to just wander on over to that train of thought. Or, you know, if you know what I mean. Welcome to your life. But just try not to do it at all. It's not worth it. Why are we lagging? Why is man dropping frames? Mainly don't want edge. Mainly, yeah, but it's not worth it anyway. Like, just try and avoid it, because... Hang on. I've not got... I am watching it, Kieran, but I'm not opening TikTok, because that's dangerous on the stream. And I've turned the desktop audio off, but I genuinely am watching now. I'm watching it. 3, 2, 1. What they doing down there? And there's... Oh, I know the comments are going to be spacky. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't even drink milk. Coparda brownoid. God's why. As is Jesus. Thought cows were the only animal to give milk. You know that's an American that's put that. We aren't actually meant to drink milk from animals, but over time we evolved to be able to. Sorry, but if you that has to be drawn. No. If you bring up evolution in a talk about, you know, biology and health and stuff, you're not supposed to drink milk. Literally stated in the Bible. Sad face. What the fuck are you on about? So do you really think that the ancient Christians didn't drink milk? I'm getting to the point now where I want to leave TikTok just because of the residual shit I'm seeing. Drawing images of God is a sin. It's a sin for Muslim, not for... That's true, yeah, that's Muslim. Everything is a sin for Muslims, apart from raping 7-year-old girls, of course. A lot of vegans in the comments. Oh, there's one here with pronouns. The meme's funny though, Kieran. Actually, we are supposed to be lactose intolerant because the able to digest milk is only for babies, but somehow people didn't lose the being able to. Shouldn't be drinking milk. Can't mute this though, this noise is annoying. Look at this shit. Oh my god, like literally, TikTok is the biggest collection of human fecal matter I've seen other than Twitter. I'm lactose intolerant, I can't even drink milk. Well, you're not, yeah, God don't love you then. Let me find them. Let me find what I was just reading. We aren't actually meant to drink milk from animals, but over time we evolved being able to do so. He didn't even say it like that, but... Says who? Says what? Vegans on Facebook. On your Facebook group. Says who? I just love it, like, Darwinists are so fucking funny, because it's just hilarious. It really is. Because it says who? Were you there? Were you there when we started drinking milk? Only babies can handle milk. Have you not seen bodybuilders? You fucking spacktard. Only babies can handle milk. Like, we're any different. No, you can drink milk at any age, you fucking retard. Fucking copy swarthoid. No, you're not supposed to drink milk. Literally stated in the Bible. Yeah, that was on God's priority. Don't drink milk, guys. Don't drink milk. That's on his priority. He'll understand that people are lactose intolerant. Yeah, but he doesn't love the kind of people that are lactose intolerant and don't have the lactase enzyme. Drawing images of God is a sin. You know that's a Muslim. As I say, like, everything's a sin for Muslims, apart from, you know, of course, having sex with 8-year-old girls, in which case it's fine. Dress them up like ninjas, of course, and then it's completely tradish. Oh, hang on. Follow me if you're homophobic. Hang on. Where was that? Oh, no, I can't find it. Damn it. Which one was it? We are actually supposed to be lactose intolerant because the able to digest milk is only for babies, but people somehow didn't lose the being able to. It's the most nutritious substance in nature. But go ahead. Go and have your soybeans. Go and have your tofu. Shouldn't be drinking milk. Thank you, Lucky Jack. God, this is bringing me back to the old days when I was so pissed at TikTok every day, bad PTSD. I've fallen into that habit now, just sort of scrolling through. That what they do is they mix in like one video that they'll know you really love, you know, like a base traditional video, and they'll put like every 4 or every 5 posts. And for most people, when it's a male account, they'll put sexual content on there. Because what's better than sexual content on a platform that's predominantly used by children? Well done, communist Chinese government. To hook kids in, to hook people in. It's so easy to do though, isn't it? Like, because when you open TikTok on your phone, it pulls up the feed. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to go on the upload page. Or no, when I'm pulling it up on my phone, I'm just doing it to check my views. Crazy, I just drunk almond milk. Oh, you've got low testosterone then. Good thing no one will see this. I'm lactose. She is lactose. She is lactose. Accidentally drank expired milk with coffee. Tried to fart. Shat. Currently hiding in the work BR. Battle Royale? There's so much about that plotline that I'm not following. I won't stop the retards from drinking soy milk. Neither will I. Doesn't mean it's not annoying. I'm fine for all these retards having these opinions because it's just going to harm them. Make them easier to vassalize. But it is annoying seeing it though. And they're all gaslighting. I remember Preston brought this up as well, and it's so true. So many anti-male women on here. They're still heterosexual and everything, but all they do is bitch about men on here. And then they'll have men in their comments saying that, well, actually, that's not true. And they'll be like, ooh, you fell for it, trolling you. Salty single male talk is what they say. And a guy will just be like, no, this is like really cringe. Oh, I got you, you're just salty and single. Ooh. The guy will literally have his wife in the photo. And same with all these trannies that are on there as well. It's like, you know, the ones that do like, oh, if you don't have sex with trannies, you're homophobic and all that. First off, I don't care, but call them what you want. Anyway, and the guys will be in the things and be like, no, that's just dishonest, or no, you know, it's just you should admit to people before you know, go back to their place or whatever. And then they'll be in the comments like, oh, salty single men, never seen a woman naked. What do you know about a woman naked, you fucking fig? Kai is a semen demon. Yes! Y'all, we're the only animals that drink other mammals' milk. Think about it. Yeah, well, the only mammals that fucking build coliseums. The only mammals that drive automobiles. Vegan liberals are just fucking retarded. We're the only mammals that do it. We're not mammals, we're really, like, this is evolutionists, this is Darwinists, but we're not. You can say about anything. Like, I'm sure that half of the animals in the animal kingdom practice cannibalism. It's like some homoerotic supremacist, if you can even think of that as supreme, was saying like, oh, normalise homosexuality. It's normal in nature. You know what's not normal? Homophobia. And then someone had stitched it on TikTok and replied and been like, yeah, well, cannibalism is normal in nature. Shall we copy that too? You know, shitting where you eat is normal in nature. So, you know, if you need to crap, if you've got diarrhea when you're at, you know, a restaurant, just squat down next to the table, brah. Getting with the gay men, apparently. Fuck angels. Elel Sagar Mum. You know what? I think Preston, Preston, Kieran, and me. Am I talking to myself right now? I've just come up with an idea for videos. Why don't we go through spacky comments like this? You know, like MPMD does, Kieran. That'd be pretty funny. And you could do a short series about it. You know, say if we just hopped on for one stream, maybe even tomorrow, the day after, if, you know, me and you are not feeling great, Kieran. Just take the piss out of the leftists. Almond milk is better for the environment. Based. Have a like. I'm sure by liking this, the communist Chinese government is going to tank my views. But they're drinking what? From where? I thought it was 11. This La person, she's done the research. Hang on a minute, I thought you could milk fish. What have I been doing then? It's funny when I say that and then shark milk. Really, you can milk any creature, but it's not really milk, is it? It's man milk. You can milk any mammal, like a hamster, a rabbit, a goat, etc. Does that mean you should? No. This person's actually comparing drinking cow's milk to drinking hamster cum. Okay. Understand. She said, I thought it was 11. Just talking like you used to, Preston. I think money's due. I don't know. Look it up, though. Shall we do the research? Do monkeys? Can you milk monkey cum and drink it? He gave us almonds too, so what is your argument now? The devil gave us almonds, so that people would drop their testosterone. The milk is for the animals' babies, not for us. You know, everyone that puts lactose intolerant, haha, sucks to be you, swarthoid. I don't even know what swarthoid means, to be honest. I've just seen people putting it on based pages. Milk self, God. It's not milk though. Like, one thing that knows about almond milk and soy milk, it's not milk, it's water. It's juice, if anything. Oh, I feel sick just thinking about it. Like, soy milk tasted bad enough, but almond milk was literally like, and all the vegans would have it. Like, oh, bro, I don't have soy because there's a rumor that it's estrogenic. So they have almonds, which are just as bad. Oh, it's horrible. Even the sweet and stuff. Almond milk tastes so bad, and rice milk. I regret it so much. And Kieran be like, oh, you're wrong about everything, guy. You've changed your mind about one thing. Wait till he finds out about oat milk. Yeah, wait until he finds out about the milk that's literally been found to have mechanical oil in it. Wait till he finds out about that. Also, I tried to find the tweets, but I think they've been deleted. Oatly, the big oat milk brand, basically tried to literally take the piss out of raw milk drinkers on Twitter, and like started harassing people on Twitter for being like pro raw milk and drinking raw milk. And they were saying like, no thanks, I'd rather drink an oily drink, or even just oil on its own. And then everyone just took the piss out of them, saying, well, that's what it is if you have an oat milk. And Solbra was where I found it, but I can't find it anymore. But they're all taking the piss out of him for it. Because you can tell some, like, blue-haired feminist muff muncher has been employed by Oatly. And you shouldn't be giving liberals important jobs, because then what happens is they get carried away and they start bitching about it as though it's their personal account. Pretty, we aren't technically made to drink milk. What should I say to him? I drink your mum's milk. And I feel pretty good, NGL. There are 24 different milks. Wonder how many of these are counting semen as milk. Almond milk, water and almonds. I don't know if I should put this. Because we know who are lactose intolerant. We know what kind of people are lactose intolerant. Question is, do I put this? I'm not doing it. I don't want to get banned off. Almond milk doesn't come from almonds. That's for the baby animals. If only God existed. Dirty atheist. This is fun. We could do this. It'd be like the Grandmaster Patrick saga. But, oh my god, can you imagine if we got the Grandmaster Patrick saga on stream and we did it via the browser Instagram? Which would have been risky, obviously, what we all had on our messages by then, but that would have been so based. I said something really bad on TikTok while I was having a bad day, like lots of bad people on an old account I had. Just turn your notifications off. That's how I got banned on Instagram, because I posted on... These Indians were recreating history and lying, as they always do. And I told the truth, basically, on a post that had something like 18,000 comments. And it must have been seen by the author, because I got reported something like 254 times. And it's so good, because I'm probably still living in their heads rent-free at this point. Bet these people you're messaging all respond. I don't see them. I don't care. That's my point, though. I want to get under the skin. Also made people... You put the quotes in the wrong place, you retard. Breeding party. It was something like that, yeah. It was more about... I said that... Where they had come from. I said that... Their women love me, and because of my phenotype. And that, why they were made, basically, and he didn't like that. That's what people who read the Bible... Oh no, it's done it on there. Delete. What? How can I reply to... Alright, base. I put... There we go. I'm not ever going to forget that. Don't think they are either. I remember I was out... What was it? I was like out on a bike ride or a walk or something. My bird at the time was like, "Have you blocked me? What are you doing? Have you blocked me?" And I knew exactly what happened. And I think, you know, I don't know what if someone had got hold of my number or something, or if they'd actually somehow reported me, but I got called by some, like, internet safety warden or something. Like, I looked the number up and I looked on the WhatsApp and they had, like, their photo, their business photo. I can't remember what it was. It's like, they have no jurisdiction. I'd not broken any laws, and you remember the bully hunter memes? They're like bully hunters for social media. I can't remember what it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but they tried like calling me or something. I was like, well, fuck off. But not surprisingly, I bet none of those mudbloods got banned for what they said. And they said worse things. The only reason I put it was because they were all saying lies in the comments. So I went in with the facts, straight facts. Why can't we make peanut milk or pistachio milk? This is where vegans' heads are at. They want to milk peanuts. What is it with this? God knows that some of us are lactose. We've got another lactose. Not lactose intolerant person. No, they are lactose. The milk is made for the babies, not human. Almond milk, it is. No other species drives cars either, you fucking tard. What's your point, soy boy? No other species drives cars either, you fucking tard. What's your point, soy boy? They are nuts to make milk, boys. We can make milk with our nuts. Let's contribute to society. Actually, the milk is not for humans, but for calves. And humans just decided to take it. Think so. No one's going through here and having a go at me. I'm like the one guy that's going through. Never were meant to drink their milk. Dumbass meme. If he gave us milk, why the fuck most people are lactose intolerant? He only likes certain groups of people. You know what? I'm gonna like my own comment as well. It'll be pretty funny, like, if we all got together. We even bring Tin in, I don't know, and just harass people for having stupid opinions. And we could make clips out of it as well. Animal fluids are not meant to be consumed by humans, what the fuck? Bet that person is quite happily giving, you know, oral to an asshole, though. They'll think that's normal. Anyway, I don't want to lose brain cells, so I'm not going to look at it anymore. Why do people think we're not supposed to drink milk? Because that's what they push. So you have a few black people completely incapable of breaking down milk, which is how it always is. It's only for Northern Europeans. Then going onto the internet and saying, "Oh no, you can't have this. Oh, it's made me ill. It's giving me acne." Ooh, because they're black and they have, you know, they don't have an enzyme to break down a simple fluid. And at the same time, milk, maybe not in America and Canada because they've actually found ash in American milk, in North America particularly, but because all dairy is automatically grass-fed, they use no grain feed in England or Scotland. It's all automatically grass-fed. It's very healthy. Even the processed stuff in supermarkets is very healthy. It's a complete protein, it's a complete food. You could literally just drink milk all day and not need to eat and you'd still gain size. And this is how the ancient Aryan tribes completely conquered Europe several times over, but more specifically sort of after the flood up until 2,000 years ago, or rather 3,000 years ago and further back. It was like they'd have a few cows and take them round with them on conquests, and that was like a moving protein shake. I mentioned it in a stream the other night, but that was a moving protein shake. It allowed you to stay in a caloric surplus, which most people struggle to do today, even today, but back then it was even harder. You know, food was scarce, and if you were a copy swarthoid, I like that word, so like a Mass Effect alien, you got to imagine the genetic advantages they would have had as descendants of the Atlanteans and Hyperboreans. Anyway, they would have been much taller, much stronger, much better built, you know, much smarter, all this shit, faster, live longer, all this shit, more fertile, all that crap. And on top of that, they've got a food that means they can constantly stay in a muscle building state. So this is the war in it. All the soy milk, all the milk alternatives destroy your health, poison you, lower your testosterone, all this shit. Full of tap water as well, so it's got loads of chlorine and fluoride in. And they have no nutrients either, even if they didn't have any of the bad things. Soy milk, almond milk, oat milk, even if it didn't have any of the bad things like fucking mechanical oil in oat milk, even if it had none of that, it doesn't have any nutrients. So it's of no benefit, and they're very low calorie. There's no cholesterol. Cholesterol is good. You want cholesterol as a precursor to testosterone, which is why they're at war with cholesterol. It's all about dropping test in men, basically. So I'm going to put milk disgusting, and I put no. It's actually not quite as annoying when you do it for a stream. Finally, Tommen, you're the first person to put humans to milk. Sorry, I like cow milk, that it gives me big muscles. I remember you dissing it and saying, oh, I don't like that it's got mucus. When I went back onto cow's milk, well, I went onto cow's milk from soy milk, you said, oh, I'm not sure about that. I don't like it. Oh, it gives me this at the back of my throat or something. Strange folks. Strange flocks. Yeah, it's good though, because they're our enemies, so it's good that they're not going to the most nutritious thing on the planet. You want to milk the big titty females. Get your missus pregnant, drink the milk. Simple. TikToker goes by demon pronouns.
I use they. Hi, my name's Jasper. I use they pronouns.
Hi, my name is Liana. I use they demon pronouns.
This video is how to use our pronouns. So Liana uses they them pronouns and demon pronouns. So the first sentence would be, Liana is my partner, they are cute, and I am theirs. I love them very much, and I hope they love themselves too. For the demon pronouns, it would be, Liana is my partner, Deem is cute, and I belong to Deem. I love Demon very much, and I hope Deem loves Demon's self too. Then interchanging the two would be, Liana is my partner, they are cute, and I am Deem's. I love Demon very much, and I hope they love Demon's self too.
She's going to be a linguistics professor. This is what grammar. Teaching language and grammar, that's what it's going to be pretty soon.
I was about to say that, like, she's struggling to say it herself. Did you order the honey then? Did you, Preston? Yeah, so I've got my necklace back. I probably won't show. Let's see if I can get it off. You see that? Is that quick enough? Can you believe that's been in a hay bale for like 7 months? That's pretty crazy. And it's in good condition. Like, it's more or less how I left it. It's mad. Tin hasn't been here at all. I know, Tin's a little bitch. I'm happy for me too. Thanks! Still can't believe it. There you go. But it's mad. I know. Must be a sign. And I was given it today when I probably needed it because I was feeling like Doge sheet. Tinnen is very unloyal though. He really is. Not loyal at all. And he spends his time doing degenerate things with degenerate people. It's a shame. It is what it is, though. I'm happy for Tyler one. He still gets like consistently really good views. That's kind of what I want, though. Like, I want to. I feel like no, Tiernan's been falling out with us ever since the Conan thing because we were a bit too real for him, I think, and he holds grudges, I reckon, probably. And I think that's what it is. I think that's why I didn't join games very often. I think his old plan. I'm looking now. Angry Joe's got like no views on his stream. I might refresh it and it'll be different. Yeah, Angry Joe's getting like less than 1,000. Meanwhile, Tyler's getting 30k. I feel like Tim's just holding a grudge because he didn't have the effect he planned on having when he said about he raided us and all that. Use eBay app with QR code. I want to, but we'll end up doing nothing else all day with that. It won't. If you ordered it last night, it won't arrive for a while anyway. Is the one case of League of Legends streamer being alpha? It's not even about League of Legends. It's I would like to see him. I don't watch him because I couldn't give a fuck about League of Legends. But if he streams something else, I would watch him all the time because he's entertaining, he's energetic, and that's. I just love to do that. You know, like just sort of like 5 to 7 hours a day. Playing multiplayer games, and I will get to it. I will get to it soon. It's gonna be a case of like by the end of summer this year, I'll get to it. I will. I think I need to stream more on YouTube. My YouTube streams do not do very well because I'm never streaming it, so the algorithm just doesn't know. Whoa, what's this? What's this he's doing? What the fuck? What's this he's doing? Hang on. Don't know that it's a live stream and where to suggest it and all that. Need to do that a bit more. And I was thinking about it like I do need to consolidate the views I get from shorts and push them into my streams. The reason I used to get loads of views on Battlefield 2 and stuff was because I would do popular videos and then later on that day I'd stream it. So people would be watching the video and then it would say at the bottom Qui-Gon Quasar is live, and because it was the same game as the video, it would have a high retention rate. It seems to have a problem with me most of all. When I have a problem with it, I'm just taking the mickey, but maybe he's serious about it. I don't know. It's a lot lighter than I remember. This necklace. Tyler one funny. I was watching a Twitch play. He was at a mini games IRL. What, like a arcade thing?
Are you ready? It's my turn. I'm gonna do it. Are you ready? I killed myself straight away.
Oh, I need to clip me when I went down and I did it all the way. Do you remember,
it's my turn.
Yes, I'll keep him busy. Someone loot the chest. Yeah, Preston, you still need to put that on your channel. So I click on my channel and it automatically plays it. Busy. Someone loot the chest. Automatically plays it. Gets me a view, gets me some watch time. Automatically plays it. Channel trailer. You got to set one. And you need to do your layout more. So you've got uploads and you've got past live streams and you've got shorts. I would put the shorts at the top, first off. Then I would put uploads. And your live stream doesn't even need to be up at the top because it should automatically just suggest it should put live on your homepage and your channel page when you're live. Change the layout of your channel a little bit just to make it more optimized, I reckon, Preston. tomorrow. Maybe private message. Yeah. Well, you know what? If I end up streaming tomorrow, I'll walk you through it. We won't show it on the stream as well, obviously. But yeah, I'll walk you through it. But yeah, so you should have the. Yes. It's quite annoying actually though, when it keeps playing. But like that Valis the loyal clips gradually ticked up views. Just from people clicking on the thing. Then I have the shorts because I want to get a lot of views on that. Then I have the uploads. Then I have the popular uploads because when people see that things are getting views, they'll want to give it more views. Playlists. And I don't think anyone uses playlists generally. They kind of do, but it's a pain in the arse. And then past live streams at the bottom. And I'd put your recommended channels. I have my recommended channels near the bottom because, you know, people are still gonna, if people scroll all the way down, it's gonna have the same effect. But you want, essentially, you want your shorts at the top, because if someone clicks on your channel, they're gonna be clicking on it and be like, oh, I wonder if this is worth me subscribing or whatever. You want shorts because shorts are perfect for capturing them straight away and making them want to follow you and stick with your stuff straight away. That's exactly what you want, is a short, really. And I have actually, you know, I might, speaking of it, I might get one of my shorts, but unshortify it, and put it as my channel trailer. I think I might put the destroying the whole enemy team with my Scorpion clip on the channel trailer, but do it so it's not short, so it's not vertical, because I think that'll make a better trailer. Save that for tomorrow's stream, Kieran, because if I will try and stream tomorrow, I might do a just chatting tomorrow. I don't know how I feel. I feel alright now. Like, I don't feel powerful or anything, but I feel alright. And I think I could even go on like Battlefield now and probably do quite well, I reckon. I think the main thing is just to make sure there's not a back-to-back, you know, mess up for the next week at least. And get a lot of sleep and lay off of caffeine. And let's do this experiment, Preston. Let's lay off caffeine and just see how we do. I reckon we'll be a lot better at games again. I look like a fucking thug with short. Like I look stupid with it. That's a random thing to say. When are these videos that you've made going up then, Kieran? I can't remember. I'm trying to look at your channel. Like, when did you have short hair? I think short hair can work, but you have to have like a beard, I reckon. Long hair in general, though, is just better. For the occult reasons, obviously. You look so skinny on the old videos, Kieran. To be fair, you don't look too bad, actually. You deleted your super old videos, didn't you? Oh, I forgot you used my gameplay for this game will die if EA and DICE don't act fast. I have no problem with it, but your viewers must have been so fucking confused. They must have been so confused. You have Dominic in the chat. It's like, oh, bro, stop stealing Gorgon's gameplay. Nathan's even commented on it. You know what, actually? We got... Preston, I got a mission for you. Reinstall Battlefront 2. And tomorrow and the day after, we'll have a just chatting portion of the stream where we're just finding good mods for it. And we can probably clip that, to be fair. Or upload it as like a mod guide video. And that will get views. But reinstall Battlefront 2, I'm gonna get back into it. I miss it. I'm watching this gameplay that Kieran's put, and I'm fucking missing it so much. I hope it's still got plays. I really miss it. And obviously Kieran's got it as well. Pretty sure, Kieran, you had older videos, didn't you? You're just not... Why is the videos not loading? Oh, you did it on You did it on Mass Effect 3 as well, didn't you? When you did your Mass Effect video. I didn't know you actually did that. So could you never figure out the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer maps? You know, we could still do a video together. We just wouldn't have the map packs. Would you fancy that, Kieran? Because that's a single player thing as well. So me and you could do that tomorrow or the day after, or even just do a video. I reckon stream's probably better because I can turn it into a video after. But are you up for that? Because we could do that. Mass Effect 3. We wouldn't get the map packs in, obviously, but Scott Hawthorne. Half your videos aren't showing up for me because oh, there it is. It's got a spoiler blocker on. No, Kieran, you look fine there, Kieran. I think you meant like shaved hair. It looks fine. Do what you prefer, I reckon, but overall long hair, right now, that's where I'm tending towards anyway. Seriously though, you got the one benefit you've got now, Kieran, is free time. I know you say you're not. It's hard to work because you know they all want you to be stabbed and all that. I forgot you did a Blair Witch video. Was that in the hotel that you did that? Was that at home? Your face. Kieran used your footage with the face cam. If I watched that when I was a Kuma, I would have had a mental breakdown. He did ask me. I don't know why, really. He could have just got his own, but it's fine. Like, I don't care. But yeah, it's like the one benefit you have right now, Kieran, is your free time. So take advantage of it. Use the advantage you've got right now. Here's my point. No, don't delete videos, Kieran. Don't you think I want to delete videos where I was skinny and had short hair and all this? Don't delete. Will you listen to me for once, Kieran? Don't delete videos. You put work into that. You might have kids in 5 years and they could go back and watch through. Or you might want to go through and watch it in 5 years on what you look like. That my life was shit back then in these old videos a lot of the time. Really bad behind the scenes and everything. And, you know, I wasn't healthy and all that. I was soy boy. But I do like going back and looking at it in some ways. Life was simpler back then. I do like going back and reading the chat and all that. Don't delete them. I'm sad because I deleted my whole channel and I had face cam. I wanted to see how I acted. Don't private them, Kieran. Just leave them up. Kieran, it's not a dating website. You're not going to get a bird through YouTube. I know you've got single Pringle and all that, but just listen to me, man. Don't delete anything. I'll be pissed off with you. Kieran's putting more work into deleting videos than making them, for crying out loud. Joe just hit 600 subscribers, though. Good for him. Good for the toe. Wish Cellbro would upload more often on his YouTube. What? Let me have a look at this.
Yo, it's good, everybody.
Nocturnes. Oh, what? That looks ridiculous. There's the end HCS one. It looks shit. They're just consistently doing, like, being really shit. Why is Robert Sepper doing a DNA test? He should know they're not accurate. Being Robert Sepper, he should know they're not accurate. I feel like he might be doing that because people are having a go about finding out about his dad. Why is he doing that, though? It's bad for two reasons. You're sending off your DNA for them to fuck around with and save in a lab. They can literally grow another you if they wanted to. And then at the same time, they're not accurate. It'll say you're like 53% Ugandan. A Ugandan Kang. That HCS is that super cool free things. Oh my god, let's freak out over it. The problem is, a lot of these mid-level size YouTubers want to kiss the arse of every little update that Halo Infinite gets, because that's how a lot of the Battlefront 2 guys became those EA game changers, by sucking EA off on every update, basically. Yeah, Preston, reinstall Battlefront. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Reinstall Battlefront, and I wonder actually, will my mods be saved? I think they are, aren't they? If I log in. Crocodile 16. Fuck's sake. Can't remember. It wasn't Crocodile 16. Try and get space, but I only have... Delete Elder Scrolls Online then. Delete ASO. Delete ASO. Or something else. What games you got installed? Oh, I can't remember my Nexus thing. It'll have my mods saved on Nexus though, won't it? I love ESO. Yeah, but how many streams are we doing of it though? Keep it then. But I mean, what games have you got installed? You'll have something that you can delete. What have I seen you play lately? I've seen you play Conan. I've seen you play Five Nights at Freddy's, and Halo. And Battlefield. That's what I've seen you play. Surely, other than that, there'll be multiplayer games or games that you don't play that you could delete. I'll sort it out tomorrow as well. I can't remember my password, so I can't do it now. But I'll sort it out tomorrow. I'm sure Nexus will have saved my mods, won't it? I'll just have to re-download them. It got more than 200 views, actually. It says it got its 200 views because it does that thing where it scales it down and deletes half your fucking views. But in reality, he probably got more like 300. It would always do that. Like, I'd be on the live dashboard and I'd be like, I'd see how many views it's getting. The overall views. And then it'd be like, oh no, it's 100 less after it. Fuck Cyberpunk. You don't play Cyberpunk. And at the same time, I do miss the Battlefront days. The old Battlefront days. I don't know if we could get it back, because a big thing with Battlefront was that it was relevant at the time, and I would do videos and then I would do a stream at the end of every day. And that's why it got so many views. I remember I was getting probably an average of 15 viewers a lot of the time on Battlefront back in the days on YouTube. I'd like to get back to that. That was a lot of fun. Alright. Why are you joining at the end, bro? We've had such a funny stream making fun of soy milk. Fuck you, Tyrion, as Preston say. I miss Nathan, man. The amount of times he knows he's joining at the end, so we don't have to watch for very long. The amount of Kieran, I know, but the amount I've asked him behind the scenes to join in streams, and he's always got an excuse. So I don't think we'll be getting him in again. There's more to it than in what he says. I think we won't be seeing him again. I don't think, unfortunately. It's sad, but I think it's got a lot more to do with it than just, oh, he's too busy, or oh, his PC's broke, or whatever. I think it is a lot to do with the baseness, and I think he just doesn't necessarily like it, unfortunately, because right before he had that detox of social media, and he had like a bit of an argument with me because of my opinions about World War II. But he'd been agreeing with me for like 6 months prior to that about it, so I just think he changed his mind about a lot of things. Got a Discord notification at 11:29 saying you went live, and then I checked you posted that like 3 hours ago. Well, I put on Discord calling you a bitch ages ago. Don't lie, Tiernan. Don't lie. But the thing is, you can agree to disagree. There was no argument about it. I just said, well, this is the thing. Like, I just said this is my opinion of it. It's not me that cut things off or anything. I don't even know if it is that either. It's just, it is what it is. Who's not being based? Me, of course. You've missed a good stream, Tiernan. We're on TikTok making fun of nerds. Haven't agreed with everything you said, but I've seen you right loads of times. It's irrelevant saying that anyway, 'cause it's different. Trying to figure out if Preston just named loads of streams the same thing, or if my YouTube's glitching right now and it's loading the same page over and over again. It's done that. I know it does that. Yeah. If possible, let's do Battlefront 2 tomorrow or the day after. As I say, we'll just play it by ear and see how I feel tomorrow. Well, it's like when you said about, oh, surely I'm okay to look at Swarthoids and edge over them, but it's like, brah, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Oh, yeah, it's the spoiler blocker, isn't it? Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, I'm going now. Is there a problem around me? I wasn't. No, Nathan. No, Tiernan. We're talking about Nathan with that. I wasn't out to argue with you about what. No, Nathan. Me and Nathan had a debate like 2 days after the last stream he left on Instagram, and he agreed with me for months. He'd agreed with us for months, and then all of a sudden he said, I don't think my ancestors would be happy with me not supporting England in World War II or something like that. And I was like, I knew something clearly going on behind the scenes here, but it still fucked me off, and I left a bit of a snotty voice note, but I just said, like, it don't matter what they think, that, you know, they were lied to and they were played like fiddles. This was on Instagram. I have him on WhatsApp, but I don't message very often. Well, it's down to like the amount of times I've tried to get him into a stream, just chatting stream and all this, and he'll never join. So at this point, I'm not falling out with him, but it just feels like being a dead horse now. It is sad if you think about it, because he's just a name on a screen now, really. I'm sure he's having difficulty in his private life and all that, but did you join the stream? No. Kieran just brought it up. If you join the stream, I won't be having a go at him. I'm not having a go now. I'm just saying, like, that's how it is, I think. It's not like anyone's thrown him out. He's just sort of never joined for a year. I think it's been about a year now, longer than a year. Yeah, it will have been, I reckon. Yeah, I know. I think he wasn't as based as he was portraying. Wasn't that he was my favourite? He was just that he joined me all the time. Like I liked you all. he just joined me all the time. Whereas now it's like Preston joining all the time. I think it's a combination. I think he's just not based for one, and sort of just randomly changed all of his thinking patterns around. Mostly around the time when he quit social media. Disagreed with us and me on a lot of things. Yeah, I've tried loads of things though. Thing is that accepting the truth is hard for some people, it's hard for me sometimes. Views have just cracked up like mad. But yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is. He's up to it. It's fine, you know. He can do it once. It's a shame. Anyway, I might need to stream late, like on the weekends, because one of the I think Preston, you streamed quite late yesterday, didn't you? And it did quite well. For whatever reason, midnight the views just crank up, and I think it's because on the west coast of America, it's 4 p.m. I think. So people have left school and stuff. I don't know what California. What's California doing? What's the California at Los Angeles? 6 p.m. for you. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. in the West Coast then. The All American watching me. Yeah, so that'll be what it is then. No, there was no argument. I was talking about no, I've not spoken to him in ages. Last thing you said was like, have you been watching Boba Fett? But I just it's struggling trying to talk to him, but it's like not even proper spoke to him for ages. I used to buy £50 games. I'd ignore all the Waynes me because I broadcast bitch, no job, no money. I donate £2. Just watch the streams like that. It's free. No, there's no argument. I know there wasn't even an argument anyway. I just sort of stood my ground with opinions when he quit in Discord and social media. 4 p.m. in call. Go Cali. That's why then. That is one of the reasons why. And we do need to take this into account, Preston. Maybe on Thursday nights would be the... You're a pain in the arse, you are, Preston. Because I'm just thinking, like, now, there's no days we could do until 12 together. Because you're not at home on Saturdays or Fridays. And Thursdays I've worked. So I could go to 12, but I would have done 4 or 5 hours. No, it's 6 hours of work on Thursdays, and then on Sundays we both got to be up. Pain in the arse, you are, Preston. If we both have a week off next week, which I think I do, I think I've got training next week, but I'm not gonna do it. If we both have a week off, let's get some late streams done. I can't see what you've put turning because the spoiler block has blocked it, but that will be why the views crank up, because it's nighttime. You are a pain in the arse though, Preston. Like, at some point you've got to do it so that maybe you go to your dad's on Wednesdays and Thursdays or something. At some point, you're getting on now, like you're growing up now, and maybe you're just home on a Saturday once every 2 weeks. It doesn't even have to change. It's blocked it again, Tiernan. You want to just, as long as it's not a spoiler, just say it in Discord, Tiernan, because I've got a Google Chrome spoiler blocker for anything that I've not seen yet. I'll try to work it, but yeah, I know. But you're grown up now, so you should be able to control your time. You shouldn't be being told when to do something. Do you know what I mean? Did someone spoil something? No, I just have spoiler blocker running because I've not watched Boba yet. I'm not having a go. Anyway, no, it's up to you, person, but just try and get, not even change everything around, just try and get it so you're at home on Saturday nights once. Dad wanted me to earlier last week because he felt lonely, so that, yeah. Is it him that you've got to convince, though? I feel like it's your mum that you've got to convince. Even do 3 days at your dad's, but just different days to Saturday. I'm not telling you, don't spend time with your dad. That's sweet. Like, that's cute of him to be like that. He's a bit of a sweet little alien, isn't he? I'm just saying, maybe you do Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday nights with him. It's not like you're really far away from school, is it? You can still do school nights there. And just in return, we have a Saturday night where we can do a really, we can do a really big There are spoilers everywhere. I know. Probably, I don't know if I'll watch it now that I'm on a streak. I've not seen any spoilers though. Yeah, but like if you could just figure something out to get Saturday nights, because obviously Saturday, even a Friday night would be alright too. But you're at school, or with your 4 kids in the day, so that Friday will work for me too because I'm off on Fridays. But Saturday will probably be the best for us both. You'd know if you were watching the stream earlier, Turn, and I explained it all. Point is though, just try and work something out, Preston, so we can have Saturdays, because we'll have a week off and everything, and that'd be cool. But the time is a big thing, and I remember one of the things that influenced it so much in the past was we take the mickey out of Americans, but they are loyal viewers, and we. You know, it's just a thing where I would be nocturnal in the past. I'm not advocating being nocturnal. I'm not going to go back to that. But in an ideal world, I might stay up till 1 or 1:30 in the morning, because you could literally pull in like twice the views, same amount of work, just different times and twice the views. So it's really something that we need to look at. I'm not going into it. I already went into it in stream. Turning, watch back the stream when it's offline if you want. Also, I explained it via Discord though as well. I'm not going into it again. I'm tired. You need to be more loyal, Tin. Just seeing your message though. All the Boston school come up to me asked for chocolate buttons, then I ran out. I don't magically produce chocolate buttons. They're vegan as well. Why would they want the vegan ones? Yeah, but anyway, I've spoken. Yeah, try and get on that at some point, Preston. Not an issue this week, because I think I'll have time off next week. If I don't, your boy's going to fake some shit. But hopefully I'll have the week off next week anyway, and then the following week I'll fake back then. So I'll get like 2 whole weeks off. Yeah, but it's rude though, like turning. It's rude. I put an at everyone on Discord. It's rude. I thought we're friends. Fair enough if you want to go out partying and all that shit, but that's on Saturdays. You could help me get views. Fraudster. That's not what I'm saying. No. The streak is failed. And I really didn't want to go in today. I'm not going into it again. Because I did go into it earlier. But if you want, I will copy and paste what I put on the Discord. Not for any other reason other than you can learn. This is message, so don't read this out. Don't put this in the chat. I'll do that later, actually. Anyway. Yeah, I might do... Next couple of days, I might do just chatting. Hopefully I can just sleep off. I'm just going to go straight to bed now, I think. See you, everyone. Yeah, one of your weird oily smoothies. What do you like to do when you mess up, Guy? It's different each time. I don't feel too bad. I just feel tired right now. I don't feel too bad. I felt very weak and achy today, and my Achilles tendon is really, really hurting. Because I've been carrying kids up of cliffs and stuff. And sort of, I suppose I might have had too much strain on it. So I've got to be careful of that. I felt achy, I felt tired, but in myself now, I don't feel too bad. For me, just don't know. To be fair, I've not coped with it very well the last few times. Put things off. Not watched things because of it. Not done things because of it. But that's not the right approach at all. Body feels heavy. Same here. Same here. The main thing is to try and walk the edge and get the production up, get the juice production up, so you feel better. But just, I thought about something earlier when I was out today, and it was like you end the streak how you start the streak. I haven't been some games because I can't stand going out and fucking -20. I haven't been some games because there's no sun. But you end the streak how you start the streak. Also, Preston, do you still have Amazon Prime? Give me that Amazon Prime subscription, bitch. You know I'd do it for you. What was I gonna say? Sun gazing is a big one. Eggs. You know the whole deal. Cacao is really good. Like, cacao has really helped me. I'd probably just say cacao, sleep, and don't put things off. Really makes things so much worse. In reality, you can still enjoy stuff. You get in your own head and like. That's why it took me so long to watch The Witcher, because I had like maybe 2 mess ups still since starting it, and just put it off. Like, it will affect your reaction times and everything and blah blah blah. But just get a good sleep, really full sleep, and you'll feel alright enough to enjoy things. Never leave the house, long greasy hair, never out of the basement. Stop trying to get a rise out of a tin. Just got more orange juice for the eggs. Based. Right, I'm off now. See you all soon. Hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow. Day after. Yeah, just sleep. Just sleep. Cough in your food or don't dress up. The dress thing's a bit weird too, and like it's a bit OCD, but the coughing in food, yeah. I've never had someone do that to me though. I don't like eating in public, to be honest. I find it strange sitting across from someone and eating. Not a private thing, but I prefer to be more private while I'm eating. Properly, I think the main thing is properly enjoying it. Oh, fuck pulp in my orange juice. No, I get smooth. Fuck that shit. Ugh. It's like drinking, like, pissy cum. Or cummy piss. Why would you want that pulp? I think it's... You can't enjoy your food as much if you're like, oh, don't get any around my mouth. Don't spill any, you know, blah, blah, blah. I just prefer to consume. Don't wear Adidas tracksuit in London looking rough as... Oh, yeah, but... Anything but sportswear. I wear sportswear, though. It's better. Not the chavvy stuff, but overall it's better. Like, just a basic, neutral pair of form-fitting joggers. Far better. See, I had to stop anyway. The reason I originally stopped was because my balls wrapped up. When I lived in Cornwall in the south, I was wearing relatively skinny jeans all the time, and my balls, I don't know why I say this in a dream, but they were wrapped up, and I thought I had ball cancer. And ever since then, I go commando all the time, and I never wear jeans because of it anymore. It's not worth it, and they're not good for you. And there's actually horror stories, like real stories of people having to have their legs amputated because they've wore, like the lower legs cut off, because they've wore such tight jeans, like the ones that you'd see in the 80s, that it's cut off the blood flow. They've crossed their legs or something, and it's gone numb, and they've had to have them cut off. If my dad gets at one point, my mum won't touch my orange juice. That's minging though. You might not mind it, but you gotta admit, like, the smooth stuff's better. Not just skinny jeans, like all jeans. I bought non-skinny jeans. Like I bought non-skinny jeans and they're still tight. They're not man's clothing. They're not. He almost had Camry fit and stroke when someone at the dinner table kept coughing everywhere, bits of food coming out of his mouth. Eating with mouth open and spit. Why are you going to a meal with that kind of person anyway? Why are you doing that, bro? Why are you doing that, bro? Why? It's knowing that I'm turning all my viewers into streamers now because none of them watch. I should never have given Crispy the motivation to stream because he doesn't watch now. Alright, anyway, I'm off now. Have a great night, everyone. Preston, lend us some of your vril, please. Hope you feel better soon, Kieran. Get a good sleep. I'm going straight to bed now. Farewell. Hopefully see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, it won't be because I'm feeling weak. It will be because I am busy. So if I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'll stream the day after instead. I don't think Preston's even here anymore. See ya. Bye-bye.